Ben 10, the 2005 series about a 10-year-old child, his cousin, and grandpa spending the summer together fighting against evil from Earth or space. Without a doubt, when people bring up classic Cartoon Network along with other shows like Teen Titans, Total Drama, The Beyblade Metal Saga, and OG Bakugan, along with more underrated classics like Generator X, Redakai Conquer the Kairu, Symbionic Titan, and The Secret Saturdays, you know OG Ben 10 is amongst the ranks of certified Cartoon Network classics. So if you were a kid growing up with the Ben 10 franchise, you know you played the video games, like Ben 10 Alien Force Vilgax Attacks, and Ben 10 Ultimate Alien Cosmic Destruction. But for today, I'm going to be focusing on the OG classic 2005 Ben 10 with the game Ben 10 Protector of Earth. Enjoy the show. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new review. Tonight I'll be taking a look at Ben 10 Protector of Earth. Protector of Earth is an action-adventure beat-em-up game released back in October of 2007 for the PlayStation 2, the Wii, Nintendo DS, and the PlayStation Portable. It was developed by High Voltage Software for the Wii, PS2, and PSP versions, with First Playable Productions handling the DS version, and it was published by D3 Publisher. Now as a kid, I played and beaten the DS version before moving on to the home console version, and I wholeheartedly love it. But now with me being more into beat 'em ups than ever, will I still love this game even more? Well, let's answer that question with another question. Is this game any good, and is it one I can recommend to you? Let's find out. So the game opens up with the Omnitrix's DNA being sucked up by a mosquito-like drone, so it's up to Ben, Gwen, and Grandpa Max to go all over America to stop all sorts of familiar villains and retrieve the Omnitrix crystals, allowing Ben to regain all the other aliens like Accelerate, Cannibal, and Wildvine. And after defeating 6-6 in Cape Carnival, Max uses rockets to make the Rust Bucket RV capable of flight. The trio fly onto Vilgax's ship, and after the battle ending in Vilgax's defeat, a portal opens to the Null Void, which is basically this universe's equivalent to Hell minus the Fire and Brimstone. They manage to escape the ship, and they continue on with their vacation. It's not until the third Ben 10 game, Vilgax Attacks, where we see Old Squid Head again. So that was the story, and overall it's simple and to the point. Each level does feel like they could be an episode ripped right at the TV series. What's helping this game is that much like the first Bakugan Battle Brawlers game, they got the original voice cast. This includes Tara Strong as Ben, Megan Smith as Gwen, Paul Eating as Max, Steve Bloom as Heat Blast, Vilgax, and I don't know how the hell how you are supposed to pronounce this name, but I'm calling him Ghost Freak, and Charlie Schlattler as Kevin Ethan Levin. They all did a great job as their respective characters, and I love the fact that they also include the Halloween-themed monsters from the third season, since this game did come out during season 3. But yeah, overall the plot is pretty simple and easy to digest. But now, let's move on to the gameplay. Gameplay Protector has us in the shoes of Ben Tennyson, and the name of the game is walk around, get into fights, beat the shit out of enemies, transform into one of the not 10 aliens, and die. It's a standard beat 'em up game, and it's good. It's not bad though. Sometimes I do feel like my brain is slowly shutting down as I play this game. In total there are 5 aliens we could transform into. Forearms, Heat Blast, Accelerate, Cannibal, and Wildvine. Why can't we turn into Blitzwolfers, Snarrow, or Frankenstrike even though they have the models for the enemy versions?
I have no idea!
The cast of enemies are also pretty diverse. We do have Vilgax's forces, but we do have the Forever Knights and Dr. Animo's forces. In terms of other iconic characters from the show, we have Hex, Enoch, and Clancy. Okay, let's address the funny thing about the game. We could beat the shit out of enemies as Ben himself. I mean, you will most likely die, but I'm pretty sure it is possible to beat the game as just Ben. Yes, you could also beat bosses as the 10-year-old, and it's just as hilarious as it sounds. When we defeat enemies, they drop these yellow orbs. When this bar is filled, we can select one of the aliens that will learn a new combo attack. Too bad that you will most likely not remember any of them and just spam the same few combos as often as every Steve main spamming sword and the Lucas and Ness kids that PK spam. There are also power-ups, mainly the double attack and immune to all damage, but overall the gameplay is okay at best. Visually, I think it did a great job bringing the characters of Ben 10 into 3D, though the only problem I would have is with the mouth animation, or rather lack thereof. You see, with other games like the future Ben 10 games and the Bakugan games, they took the time to 3D animate the mouths, whereas here they just switched the different kinds of mouths on the models. It's like the mouth animation is South Park levels of quality. Now as for OST, it's not memorable. Literally the only soundtrack I can remember is the main menu theme, mostly because it's just the theme song of the TV series. So now let's recap. I think the story is simple and easy to digest. Gameplay is okay at best. Visually, outside the lack of mouth animation, it is pretty good, but OST isn't memorable in the slightest. So here are my closing thoughts. Overall, while Protector of Earth has its ups, it is brought down by a few lows. If you're looking for a game with a deep plot, then sorry, go look somewhere else. If you're looking for a game with a memorable OST, sorry, go play Bayonetta, Metal Gear Rising, or Devil May Cry. In all honesty, I can only recommend it to a die-hard Ben 10 fan. For the casual crowd, like I said, go look somewhere else. Overall, Protector of Earth gets my score of, and it pains me to say this, a 4.5 out of 10. But now, I want to know from you all. Did you play Protector of Earth? Did you enjoy it? And is this something you would recommend to a friend? Leave your answers and more down in the comments. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And while you're here, consider subscribing and turn on the bell to be notified whenever I make a new video. As always, my social media links are down below. I've been HorrorKid, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody.